Cornell Wilde is the sparkling lead in today's fantasy matinee. It's Aladdin to the rescue in 1001 Nights. Before that, a fresh look at a very old sport.
This is a sport that's attracted many eccentrics over the years.
Famous historical personalities who are known to have played the game include King Edward VII.
It occupies the brain and exercises the body.
War and Peace author Leo Tolstoy.
It's a fascinating game to be able to place the balls just where one wants them.
And the Marx Brothers.
My name's Rachel Scott and I'm 19 years old.
My name's Ed Duckworth and I'm 28. And our postmodern pastime is croquet.
The earliest origins of the game seem to be in a game played by French peasants as long ago as the 13th century.
I first started out when my dad saw an advert in the local evening paper for coaching lessons, and we both started, and he played for a couple of years but now he doesn't, whereas I've been playing ever since then.
Friend of a friend got me and my dad interested in croquet, so I started when I was aged 10.
We've both been members of Bristol Croquet Club for some time, been there a few years, but it's only been since last year that we've been going out together.
In the 17th and 18th centuries, a game with many similarities to croquet was played in London and elsewhere and known as Pai Mai. This is responsible for the name Pall Mall of the famous street in London.
I'm home for the holidays at the moment, so that means I can play croquet in the summer, but usually I'm at university in Hull.
I work as a solicitor in the centre of Bristol.
I'm specialising in human geography because I think I may, in the future, want a career in town planning, and I do French as well because I enjoy the language.
I work for one of the biggest firms in the southwest, in their biggest department, which is medical negligence. My colleagues at work think I can be a bit eccentric playing this.
I think the sport suits Ed because it's a tactical game which he enjoys, but it has the added benefit of satisfying his baser instincts because his girlfriend's there.
I think it's a good thing. It's very rare for a young man to play croquet, because normally I think you associate croquet with people that are of the older generation, and but from what I can gather, he's rather good.
The modern game seems to have come to Britain from Ireland in around the 1850s and became popular in country houses at the time.
This is a croquet lawn. It's approximately 30 by 25 yards. There are 6 hoops on it with a peg in the middle. Each player has a mallet and 2 balls, and we'll show you how to play a game. Rachel's playing blue and black, and I'm going to play red and yellow. At the start of the game, players play alternately to get all 4 balls on the lawn.
Now that I've hit another ball, which is called a croquet, I gain 2 extra shots. First I have to pick up my ball and place it next to the ball that I've hit. With the first of my 2 extra shots, I shall hit my black ball over to near the red and yellow ball, so that I will be able to hit one of them with my second shot.
Rachel is now going to hit the other balls and set them up in a good position so she can hit her black ball through each of the hoops in order, and this is called making a break. And while she does that, all I can do is sit out and watch.
Okay, so I've missed the hoop, so that's the end of my break and it's Ed's turn. The game goes on like this until one player has made all the hoops with both their balls.
When a player has made all the hoops with both their balls, they just have to hit their 2 balls onto the peg to finish.
The first Open Championship in the history of the game was held in Britain in 1867.
During the season, which is pretty much start of May to the middle of September, we both play probably 2 or 3 nights a week playing club matches. There are various competitions that go on, but neither of us really practice.
No.
It's too boring.
The average age of croquet players is probably between 40 and 50.
It would be nice to have more young young players up at the club, although we do tend to get spoiled by the old women who are members. I think see us as surrogate offspring.
I know, but some of them still think of us as, probably about 12.
Yeah.
The game rapidly became popular, particularly with women, because it was one of the first activities that men and women could enjoy on an equal basis, and it provided the opportunity for enjoying male company.
Next weekend we're going to play a tournament in Harrow. My handicap is 11, so I'm an intermediate player.
My handicap is -2, so I'm an A-class player, and I've won several club tournaments at the Bristol Club and a couple of other tournaments around the country.
Everybody can play croquet, small people, big people.
It's a combination of skill and the ability to outwit your opponent, to get the balls where you want them to. Very satisfying when it works, totally frustrating when it fails.
Apart from Britain, countries where croquet is popular are Australia, New Zealand and the USA. However, Britain's playing record is the best of these, and the British team has won the last 4 World Championships.
We've just arrived at Harrow in northwest London at the Croquet Club at the recreation ground for a weekend tournament.
Heads.
It's a tail, I will put you in. This is a handicap tournament, so if I play someone who is weaker than me, they receive help in the form of bisques, which are free shots. So if they miss a ball or miss a hoop, they can simply turn around to me and say, I'll take a bisque, and just carry on. The tournament's being organised on the basis where everyone plays each other, so you get plenty of games.
I'm playing the first game now, quite well into it.
I like the fact it's a mental game as well as physical. I mean, it's not particularly energetic, although in a day's play you'll probably walk 4 or 5 miles, and it is nice to be actually half decent at something.
It's nice to be outside in summer, spend a long time outside. It's a good mental game, but at the same time you do meet some, nice people.
Oh, well done.
I just won my first game, which was good.
Well, I now owe Gina beer. Or whatever she wants to drink.
You certainly do, yes, you certainly do.
One of the great attractions of this sport is that it can be played on equal footing by men and women of all ages. There's no strength element.
It's like chess in as much as you have to think of the moves ahead. It embraces the skills of snooker, because you have to understand and consider angles, and you have to concentrate and keep your eye on the ball as you do in golf.
When you're young and full of energy, you can do things better than you can when you get older, and you learn it late in life. So of course it's very good for youngsters.
Croquet's image has suffered over the years, partly from association with Alice in Wonderland and partly from the association with the aristocracy and country houses. However, now a wide range of people play croquet, and the Briton number 3 is a shaven-headed Mancunian known as the Beast.
It's Sunday, day 2 of the Harrow Handicap Tournament. Last night I was on 4 out of 6 wins and Rachel was on 4 out of 4.
If I win some more today, then I've got a chance of winning the tournament.
Sunday afternoon, so we haven't got much time left before the tournament's over. Rachel is the head and shoulders leader on 5 wins out of 5, and unfortunately I'm on 4 wins out of 8. I'm having a bit of a mare today, so I'll just finish in sort of mid-table.
I've now got to play Ed, and if I beat him I shall win the tournament.
Most of the games I've lost, well, all the games I've lost here have been because my opponents have used their bisques, used their free turns and beaten me very quickly.
Well, I've just won that game, so I've beaten Ed and won the tournament and won a fiver.
Oh, well done, Rachel. Very good, very good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I hope you come back to defend.
Well, it's been a really good weekend, especially for Rachel. She won all her games. I only won 4 out of 10, which is a bit of a nightmare, but never mind. Weather's been really good. It's been nice and sunny, and we got to see our mates last night, so it's been a good time.
And you're guaranteed a good time next on 4 in our fantastical adventure matinee. Aladdin helps a damsel in distress in 1001 Nights.
While some people might be booking their summer holidays,